Hello Cancers, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for you beautiful Cancers this week? Firstly, you have the Justice card. Then you have the Moon card. Then you have the Tower card. Then you have the Ten of Swords, and I feel like getting you another one. You have the Five of Cups. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. But the Justice card starting off, looks like you're going to sign some type of big contract. This could be work related, this could be a marriage, this could be for a home. I'm not sure. I might need to clarify it, but it could also be different for everyone watching. There's too many different stories to get too specific. But there is some type of contract that you should read top to bottom. Is that a saying? Top to bottom? I don't know. But you should read it all the way through properly. Even if it's from someone very trustworthy or that seems like they're not going to mess you about, you still, please read that contract. That's why the Justice card comes out. You wouldn't get the kind of guidance beforehand unless you were going to benefit from having a heads up first. So I just feel as if there's something, if it's not around a contract, it's just keep a heads up that something could be happening that you're not seeing. With the Moon card, that also right next to that, this is things hidden, things unseen. I do feel like there could be something that, even if again, you could be around people that are very trustworthy, or seemingly so, just always stay alert. There's something here, and I don't need to make you paranoid or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, be cautiously aware. Be aware that people aren't always who they show themselves to be. People rarely are who they show themselves to be, so there is some type of mystery even revealed maybe very soon. And with the Moon, there's deep hidden emotions showing up. Could be with the Justice, the Moon and the Tower, that somebody reveals having feelings for you, or you reveal having feelings for someone else, and I don't know what happened then. If you notice how I know that, like, it could just fall out of someone's mouth, just like accidentally. I'm in love with you, Cancer, sorry. Like a dramatic movie scene. But with the Tower, there's definitely something very quick transforming in your world this week, so don't be afraid of that. It's a heads up that something's going to change quite quick and you're not expecting it. I kind of really want to know what that's about, but you also have the Ten of Swords right next to it, so there is an ending happening. That could be the end of a relationship. A lot of you, it's not going to be. Don't panic. You'll know if that's for you, because it just I feel like your intuition, Cancer, with the Moon here, you'll know that this is coming, this Ten of Swords. The Tower is unexpected, but the Ten of Swords is something happening that you would go, oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that a mile away. Saw that coming. So, it's also the Only Way Is Up card. So it could be the end of a job or something, and you're like, oh, damn it. Phew. Like, thank God, now you get to build something of more value for yourself. If you were currently spending your time doing something you weren't happy doing, it's almost like it's getting rid of itself. It's clearing itself away for you. It's a blessing in disguise. You also have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups can be grief, sadness, disappointment. I just feel as if there's something where Five of Cups is also minor arcana. It's nothing massive. It's just it's don't cry over spilt milk also. And I say that really, like, bluntly, because I know that a lot of you aren't the type of people to cry over spilt milk, but everybody does sometimes, and everybody, you know, we forget sometimes that things very much, they happen, you can't change them, it's what you do with what happens, and there's something that's going to happen, and I feel as if you're actually going to be the example for others of why waste your time crying over spilt milk and not just get on with it. I feel like you're going to do the opposite of cry over spilt milk. It's almost like when life gives you lemons, and I'm looking at this and it almost looks like he's under a lemon tree. So when others would be crying over spilt milk, you're making lemons out of lemonade, which is really cool. Clarify the Justice card. You have the Judgment card. You have a decision to make. What direction do you feel called in? Yes or no? Justice. Someone's asking you to marry them. What do you do? What way do you feel called? A lot of you, there's a big feeling of being connected to something bigger than you, where you really are trying to feel what you're called to do. And I don't know if that makes sense, apart from like, you're very usually, your life may have been very controlled for you up until recently. There's something where you get to decide. And so then you're like, I don't want to decide, someone else decide. Like, God, what do I do? Or my angels, what do I do? Universe, what do I do? There's something where you want to put the decision on to someone else or something else. And I feel like actually it will work. If you say, which way's my way? And you can't really, every way is your way, whatever way you feel excited about going. This direction, this direction, this career, this career. There is space for you anywhere you go. It's just what you feel called and excited about. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. If there is a big decision to make, it's just another decision. It's going to lead to more decisions. So there's no right way or wrong way. There's just whatever way you feel good about. Clarify the Moon card. You have the Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Page of Wands is spontaneity, and with that clarifying the Moon of me saying someone who might spill out that they have feelings for you, I feel like there could be something very spontaneous, some type of very strange gesture. And I'm saying strange, which is weird. There's something strange someone might do and you're like, that's weird. And you don't realise, I feel like some of you, even if you're single, even if you're in a relationship, doesn't matter, there's someone that has feelings for you, and like surprisingly so, and you are so oblivious to it. So like they could give you flowers and you're like, oh, where'd you get these from? What are these for? That's so nice of you. Did you get given them? Like, and they're like, no, I bought them for you. Like, do you want to go out? Like, I don't know who buys people flowers, but this person might. But you know what I mean. Like, there's something where you wouldn't understand someone had a crush on you unless they bluntly said, I have a crush on you, I want to go out with you. Like, you have to have it written in bold, otherwise you wouldn't understand. It's so interesting because you're also like very humble and grounded, and you're like, well, why would you like me? Like, but why wouldn't they? Clarify the Tower card. You have the Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. The only five you're missing is the Five of Wands, which is a good one to be missing. And fives all over are change and transformation, and you also are clarifying the Tower, which is change and transformation. So huge changes, huge transformations. Five of Swords in particular though is unnecessary conflict. So there's some type of thing going down this week where I feel like you're witnessing unnecessary conflict and you're just watching from the sidelines like, what's the point of this? This is unnecessary. With the Tower, there you go. Something's happening big this week. It could even be in the world in general, I kind of feel. And you'll be witness to it. You'll be there. And then it's almost like with the Five of Swords, everyone else might be reacting to it in negative ways. And you're like, what a waste of time this is. Why are we still standing here? There's this energy of you being a lot quicker and a lot faster to move on and be onto the next part of your life, whereas others are like fighting and going against the flow of things, and you're like, okay, cool, we're obviously not supposed to be here any longer, let's move on. You're moving and everyone else is trying to like crying over spilled milk, right? I don't know, it's interesting. Clarify the Ten of Swords. You have the King of Wands. King of Wands is the actor or the performer and the pretender, and I quite like it with the Ten of Swords. Some of you might dramatically exaggerate your situation, and in a good way. In a good way, it's good because it's you releasing it from yourself, if that makes sense. Where others would be like, oh, it's not that big a deal, so I'll hold on to it and not tell anybody. Whereas you are like jokingly exaggerating whatever's going on, and so that's why the Ten of Swords there, of you laying down with 10 swords in your back. It's because you're almost performing and making a bigger deal out of it. Oh my god, my life is over. The world is ending. Everything's terrible. But it's a joke. Like, you mean it lightheartedly. And then with that joking and performing and humour, you then also get to release it from you. Even though you're saying it jokingly, my life is over, I'm heartbroken. Maybe you were a little bit heartbroken. Maybe you did have a little piece of you that thought your life was going to end, that your life was over for a second. And then with you letting that out and joking with friends or family, whatever this is, you then actually heal that by going, actually, it's not over, because here I am now laughing about it. Clarify the Five of Cups. You have the Temperance card. So lots of majors. Temperance is harmony, balance. Temperance. Things are tempering. Things are tempering themselves out. Five of Cups. That makes a lot of sense. For some reason with temperance and the when life gives you lemons make lemonade, for some reason I'm really getting you sitting at a lemonade stand making lemonade with that temperance. So interesting. You're very well aware that whatever doesn't go your way still goes your way. Whatever doesn't work out the way you wanted it to, you're like, okay, cool, what direction is this putting me in now? Or whatever happened, okay, cool, what advantage do I have from this? You're turning everything into your power, into like manipulating your reality into what you want it to become. Anything, even if it's bad, even if it's an obstacle, you transform it into something positive somehow. It's a very rare trait to have, it's very valuable, and I just feel as if Five of Cups, so many people would be so like just sitting down upset, right? Let down for a month or two, and you're up, cool, what can I do with this? And I don't know, I'm seeing someone go like this, like, what am I going to do about this? And you're like coming up with ideas and plans from something that went wrong. I don't know, it's very cool though. It's very smart of you, because you realise sitting down and being upset isn't moving you forward to where you want to be. And doesn't feel good either, it doesn't feel good. And I'm not saying to avoid your emotions, but you're realising you felt what you needed to feel already, it's time to get going. It's time to get moving. I don't know, I feel like you are very, very resilient people. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Little Tarot Tuesdays.